know that music. That's the music that makes people think, what the hell's wrong with my podcast?
That music has captured the imagination of people all across the world. I've had emails from Venezuela.
Saying, please stop. Don't do any more.
I don't speak Venezuelan.
Venezuelan.
So, yeah. Now,
Number one export of Venezuela? Oil. Just saying. All right.
we've got a lot of things to do today.
Capital city? Caracas.
Yes. Now,
Economy in the shithole.
Now, we've got a lot of things to get on through today.
Yeah, get on through.
Yes.
Okay.
I got to learn to speak.
Yes. Well,
We've got-
it's been going. That's a work in progress.
We've got the new studio built.
Yep. It's glorious.
Got 98-year-old Elsa out there.
That bitch is on limited time.
She likes.
I don't like her.
Say hello to her.
Ah, shove it up your ass, Elsie.
Get stuffed.
See? Nasty. Nasty piece of work. Yeah. She's on the change at the moment. It's a little late. She's on the turn. I don't like her. But I'm so excited because we've got a special guest with us.
Oh, we have two.
Like a lot of people over the years in show business have been managed by Tony Katz Management, right? And we have managed to get the co-founder of Tony Katz Management, of course, the other being Fatso McGee, Tony Katz here with us today. Say hello, Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, goodness me, Tony. Now, we make sure you yell through the entire podcast because that's going to make everybody want to listen.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I turned him down.
Thank goodness for that.
Now, Tony,
We should turn him down when he asked to come to the podcast.
Now, Tony is a guitarist, a
Yes,
musician,
he
as well
is.
as an agent.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got many guitars. He plays ukulele like you do.
Well, nobody plays ukulele like I do. Having guitars does not mean you're a guitarist. I'm just saying. Like, you have a number of guitars in this room. You've never had a lesson.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can play guitar.
Yeah, you
I
sure
play
can.
upside down.
Yeah.
But Tony plays right side up.
That's a better way to do it.
Ask Tony about something. Ask about a guitar.
Okay, Tony, how many strings does a guitar have?
Well, mine has 4.
Now, hang on.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's a guitar. The guitar.
He's really good at guitar. He's terrible at mic technique. You know, the mic, you have to talk into it, you see?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Never had a lesson.
Just saying.
All right, who are we talking about today, Ken, apart from Tony?
We're talking about the police.
Policia.
The police.
Lovely.
Sting.
Both of them?
Yeah. Police, Sting.
Very separate careers.
Stuart Copeland.
Yeah.
And the other one.
Preston.
Andy Summers.
Summers, yeah. No,
Summers.
Step Pressures and Cold Chisel.
Summers.
Yeah.
Because Gordon Summers is Sting's real name.
That's right.
We'll get on to that. And the movie.
10 Sumner's Tales. Now, there was an album.
That was a great.
Whoa.
What an album! That's my favorite album. If I ever lose my health, you.
If I ever lose my house with you. Song about divorce.
Yeah. If
Fields of Gold.
Fields,
I know.
Marty Fields of Gold.
That's what my first wife used to call me.
I bet.
At first. Then it was Plaintiff.
The movie.
Yes.
We're going to do another modern one. This is not like me, but since I've gone and seen them, why not? Parasite,
Ah, the Carleon film.
Oscar winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you all about it.
Oscar the Grouch winning?
If you don't want to watch, if you are going to see the movie, don't turn off yet.
Because trust me, you won't learn much about it with this.
Okay.
Not a thing.
Have you seen have you seen a Korean movie lately, Tony?
No.
No. Do you speak Korean?
No.
Okay.
I don't
Do you
swear.
have a career?
I have a career.
Yes. What do you do apart from Tony Katz Management?
Well, now I do air conditioning.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
They're the only fans that I have these days.
Oh, shut up.
Give it a
That's
plug.
great.
Give it a plug.
Oh, Hillside Heating and Cooling.
Yes.
What if
Anytime
you're
you want,
Does it have to be hills? Like if you're not on the side of a hill?
that's where I live.
Fair enough. But if I lived like in the flatlands, in the Delta, and I wanted a air conditioner, would I call you or do I need to live on the side of a mountain?
You'd have to call Hillside.
Okay, I will. What's their number, Tone?
Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, give us a number.
04 18 357
Yeah.
889.
Yeah. But don't call after 8 because that's when it becomes a sex line. Yeah. It's not good. Hey, what are you wearing? I'm wearing sweat. I need an air conditioner. Call back after 8, big boy, they say. Not so
That's when
good.
he does his best work
Yeah.
after 8, believe me.
Enormous. All right, tell me about the police.
Well, I don't want to... Before I tell you about the police, I want to
Yeah.
tell you about Tony Katz.
Go.
Tony Katz and
Yeah.
I used to play in a band called Texas.
Taxes?
Texas.
Oh, better.
Texas.
Yeah, much better.
And we toured around Australia together, and I shared rooms with Tony Katz, and he taught me how to shave. Because
Did he?
as I told you, I only shave once a month.
You are a
in those
bald
days.
face.
Yeah. And he taught me how to shave. I used to use an electric razor. I didn't like it.
You're gesticulating an electric razor,
Yes.
which I know what it is.
And now,
yeah.
I use
And
the-
now you lose a blade.
yeah,
blade.
thanks to Tony, he used to get up in the morning and make me a cup of tea.
Great times.
Rock
Great
and roll.
times and
Rock
great
and
rock and
roll.
roll. Okay.
Now,
And,
hang on.
and for more shit lame stories
I've got a better, more. Then Tony formed his own band,
called,
the Tony Katz Band.
where did he get that from? It's not a reach.
He's here, you can ask him.
Not a big reach. Who was in that band?
Tony Katz.
Okay.
Well,
It wasn't a big band.
it's more of a solo act.
You know, when people go,
Small.
oh, we're going to go and see the big band. Not this.
No,
and
small
even
band.
him is not big.
Yeah, that's right.
In and of himself, Tony Katz is like you put a wrestler in a dryer.
They used to have a sign on stage saying you must be.
Yes.
Under this
He went to
light.
Disneyland, had a shit time, got on no rides. You need to be this tall to ride. He was not that tall.
Yeah.
That's
now,
why he grew his hair. Now it's fallen out.
Oh,
Now look, we mock him,
Yeah. Mock him?
but
Mock
he's a
him.
great musician.
He is a great musician
He's-
with a haircut described by some as chemo.
So he doesn't know this.
No.
I've got a recording
Of.
of the Tony Katz Band right here.
Here we go.
To play you. You ready, Tony? You haven't heard this before.
no.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Even though he played it.
That's why you heard it once.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first. This is Tony Katz Band. I'd say what year? 1985, would I be right?
Oh, Marty.
All right, well, let's go 85.
Asking me.
Marty.
Here we go.
That's something.
Step backwards.
That was great, Tony.
They got booked at Larundel Mental Asylum.
Oh,
Who wrote that song?
what was that?
What was that song called? Tell me it was called Cacophony. Off the album, Put This Down and Back Slowly Away from the Rack of Albums.
And that was you singing, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it didn't sound like me.
Were you doing dry lung vocal? Because it sounded like wet spleen vocal.
I think it's...
You're playing it again.
Listen to you,
What did our listeners do wrong to you?
listen to him singing.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's great.
They played that at our wedding.
That was your wedding song.
That's some song. You know who danced to that? Nobody. That's when people went to the buffet. Oh, I don't really enjoy the chicken creole, but it's better than this friggin' song. I'm going to go get some chicken creole. Who are we talking about today, Ken? He said,
The police.
desperately steering him back to the subject.
Police.
Yes, Ken.
Now, apart from the trouble that you've had with them, Tony, do you know anything about the police?
No.
Fantastic.
Why
What a
didn't we have
great
him on?
contributor. All right. Tell me about the police, Ken. Their first album was called...
Regatta de Blanc.
Yeah, wasn't Atlantis de l'Amour?
No.
Are you sure?
I'll check.
I would check if I was you.
Atlantis de Moore.
What do you know about
Well,
that?
well done.
I'm sorry.
And I'm a big police fan.
Not so
But
big.
you know what happened? I had the albums in the wrong order.
In your rack.
In my
You,
Cato rack.
yeah, you had them in anti-alphabetical order.
That's right.
We're lucky it wasn't Abacab.
That's right. So, now what happened? This is very interesting the way they got together.
Really?
Because
You say that, but it's never interesting.
punk.
Yes, I
Was
would have
that
said
its-
mod.
What?
They were mods.
No, punk.
I
was
know
at-
what punk was
Yeah, punk was at its prime.
in 1977. What's
6.
preem, by the way?
That's how musicians say top.
Not prime.
No, prime.
Preem, as in the shit you spray on stains.
That's right.
Okay.
That's what you civilians call it, but us rockers we call it prime.
Yes.
Prime, don't we, Tony?
Yeah.
We do a gig, we go, oh, that was prime, man.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Poor Tony.
so
Do you have to have the manacles on him?
I tighten them so we get a noise out of it.
Okay.
Right. Now, just jump in whenever you want, Tony.
Okay.
So,
I can't get a word in.
No. Go on.
so Stuart Copeland.
Yes, the drummer.
He kind of liked punk a little bit.
Wrote the music to The Equalizer.
And Rumblefish.
Rumblefish, not his best work.
Bad mistake.
Yeah.
So he said, I think this punk thing could work if you could have bands that can sing songs with melody
Yeah.
instead of that.
But that's not very punk, said all the punks.
No, well, that's right. Punk music sounded a bit like this in those days.
Good song.
You know, if you keep playing that, you know what's going to happen?
What?
There will be a spate of people setting fire to their ears.
All right. So Stuart Copeland
Yeah.
goes, right, well, I'm going to form a band called, not called The Police at this stage. So then guess what happens?
Can't imagine.
He goes to a gig and there is a jazz band
Yeah.
with an amazing singer out front on bass. Who would that be?
Sting.
Yes, exactly.
Gordon Sumner.
Gordon Sumner. Called Sting because he used to wear a striped T-shirt a lot. Must have worn it a lot.
So he looked like a wasp.
Yeah, that's right. And I once heard him interview...
Or a jellyfish.
No, not a jellyfish.
They sting.
Oh, well, that's true, but what would you be?
Or a nettle.
You'd be
Nettle
see-through.
sting.
You'd be see-through.
You would be opaque.
Opaque.
You know jellyfishes don't have brains?
Preem.
What? Why did you say
Me saying
preem?
great. Preem, man. Jellyfish don't have brains.
No, they don't. And yet they do
So I
have
should eat them.
intelligence. Yeah, well, I guess. Yeah, okay. They live in the ocean too, so they got to tick both boxes. They have tracked jellyfishes. They've tagged them, and like the Chronix fleckeri, or fleckori, depending on where you're from, which is the box jelly, they've actually seen them scout beaches, go up and down beaches looking for prey, fishes and little things and algae and stuff, without a brain.
And do they go and tell the other jellyfish? Did you say it was like a scout thing?
No, they don't randomly just float around with the tide. They actually swim up and down the beach looking for
I
things
see.
to eat.
I see.
But how do you do that without a brain? Tony doesn't have a brain, and he swims up and down the beach. So he's a mystery. He's an enigma, which is what you call me.
I want to know how did he get a name like Sting?
We just covered that. God's sake.
But you're talking about fish,
just
and then
said that.
you're talking about Sting.
All right, I'll start again.
We just covered that.
He got he had
Wore a
his,
T-shirt with stripes on it.
I thought they called him B.
No.
No.
That's B. Arthur.
Yes.
Same name.
Okay.
Or BB King, where he wore 2 T-shirts.
Yes.
Now, don't forget the microphone. You're talking
Okay.
again. All right.
Yeah.
You don't have to look at us. That's why Marty and I have lasted so long. We
Yeah.
don't have to look at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, so Stuart Copeland goes, I'll have that singer.
God.
But he had a beard and long hair. He didn't look
Yeah.
like a
Oh,
punk.
no good.
No good. So then they get a guy.
They sent him to Thames Marini.
No, they did. Because what happened was they got an ad
Yeah.
for Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum.
I love that chewing gum.
Yeah. And they wanted punks. So they said, well, what if we all dye our hair blonde?
Yeah.
So they cut Sting's hair, dyed it blonde.
Yeah.
Same with Stuart Copeland. And that's how they got the blonde look, because of that ad.
Right.
And
Who's
inadvertently,
they? Who's they?
who's the police?
Well, they weren't the police at
No,
that
they
point.
weren't them. That's true. They had a guy called Henry.
When they first started,
Henry knew 2 chords.
Henry. 2 chords.
2 chord.
But he knew them well.
2 chord Henry. They used to call
That
it.
was his nickname.
2 chord Henry.
Yeah. Tich.
And then the trouble was,
Yes.
Sting wrote a song with 4 chords.
Nah. Henry couldn't
And
cut
he was
it.
4 chord in.
No,
Yeah.
they'd have to get another 2 Henry.
Yeah.
So they said, why don't we just get one guy who can play 4 chords?
That's a good reason.
And they got Andy Sumner.
Not first. First,
Oh, no.
Fatso McGee.
Oh.
He was amazing. But the problem was he was a drummer,
Yeah.
right? Fatso McGee, big drummer. They already had a drummer. You don't want 2 drummers.
No.
Then all you get nothing but drummer. You get drummer.
Drummer queen.
Yeah, exactly.
You, in fact,
So, but no,
Fatso did play bass at one stage.
not so much. Not good. He was poor at it. He
was
used to
gonna-
hit it with a drumstick.
That's
Very strange way of playing it.
Yes.
But he said, I know a guy called Annie Summer because he's pescatarian
Yeah.
and he comes and buys fish from our market in Tottenham.
Ah, so it all tied in.
Yeah.
Andy Sumner also played with Zoot Money.
Zoot money.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a band.
Not 3-piece zoot.
No. And
Okay.
the Animals. He played with the Animals.
Which kind of animals?
the Eric Burdon and the Animals.
Oh, the House of the Rising Sun Animals.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't think he played on that, but he was in the band. So
Hang
then
on a
the
minute.
three of them.
He was in the band, but he didn't play on it. Did he say, I don't like this song?
and I don't either.
I'm going to get
I
a
don't blame
cake.
him.
You
I
guys
would've-
play.
I would have protested too.
You don't like the song?
No.
It's a good song.
And the other thing that happened with House of the Rising Sun,
Yeah.
with the Animals, is that the keyboard player, Georgie
Best?
Fame,
Fame?
Georgie Fame,
Georgie Coughlin?
Alan Price.
Georgie Porgy?
It wasn't even close. Alan Price, not Georgie
What?
Fame. Alan Price.
Yes.
When they said who wrote House of the Rising Sun, it was a traditional song written by the African Americans in the cotton fields.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Who? Was that Kunta Kinte?
No, it was
No, wait a minute. Chicken George.
Chicken George
It
wrote
was
it. That's
Chicken
right.
George.
Yeah. So, Alan Price,
Yes.
the whole band's there,
Yes.
and Alan Price goes, I wrote it. And he became a multi-millionaire because of that.
Just by saying I wrote it.
And the rest of the band didn't get any money.
Got it.
So there you go.
Look at
That's
that.
not fair.
That's not fair.
There's nothing fair about showbiz.
And that's what happened basically with Sting. He wrote all the songs and they didn't get, a couple of million and he got 18 million.
That's all right.
Yeah. Well, a couple of million's not anything
So
to
they
laugh
got
at.
so they got stung.
Oh, he's
He's on fire.
He's with us.
He's on fire.
All right.
I'm warming up.
It's warming up. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
now, so what happened was then they did Roxanne, but it was a rock song. But Tony looks like he's going to fall asleep. I know. Tony Katz, when he goes to the movies, he always
Oh,
falls
don't.
asleep. Every time. I've never seen him see a whole movie all the way through.
If it's a good movie, I'll stay awake.
Yeah, I've
if
never
it's a
seen
bad
you.
movie, I'll always fall asleep.
Never have you ever stayed awake in a movie that I've been to. So you're saying all my movies are terrible?
I think we all know all your movies. Are
Yeah,
terrible.
yes.
Well,
Who are we doing today, by the way?
we're the police.
No, the movie?
Oh, Parasite.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that. Sorry.
Or Parasite.
Palisade.
Parasite.
Yeah.
All right. So the police, they get together, the three, they've got the blonde hair. They've discovered Sting can write songs, which Stuart Copeland used to write the song. They said
Is he cross?
he was cross.
Okay.
And then they started doing a reggae beat to Roxanne, just mucking around. They weren't
Yeah.
left-handed, they were doing it that way. Just mucking around.
Yeah.
Manager walks in,
Yeah.
goes,
I like it.
well, I love it.
I love it.
You love it this time.
Yeah.
Guess who the manager was?
That's so.
Phil Gallotta.
Oh.
Really? There's a manager.
He walked in,
Yeah.
didn't last.
Phil Gallotta from Up Yours Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said, I like that, keep it the way it is.
Yeah.
They released it. Wasn't a hit.
What song was this?
Roxanne.
Ah, Roxanne.
It wasn't a hit.
Wasn't.
No.
So
So then, the manager, by now they've changed managers, they get Stuart Copeland's brother. And
Steve
he's,
Copeland.
No, not Steve Copeland. Miles.
Miles.
Miles Copeland.
You know, if he came to Australia, he would be kilometres Copeland.
That's right. So, what happened was, he took him to America. He said, don't worry about it, England. We'll go to America.
Idiots.
Yeah, idiots. And you know what he did?
Can't imagine.
He bought a
Car?
but a station wagon.
Oh, yeah.
Put all the gear in the back, because there's only three of them.
Yeah.
Bought a little PA.
Yeah.
They went from club to club to club to club. Right around America.
Didn't get in any of them.
Didn't get
Wait-
any people at the gigs.
Waiting in the
Hardly
queues
anyone.
outside.
One gig,
Yeah.
a DJ walked in
Yeah.
from the local radio station.
Yeah.
They were playing like crazy. They loved it. They were having a ball. The DJ goes, I like that band.
Okay.
Have you got a record out? They said, we've got a record out called Roxanne. He played it. It became a hit right around America. Big band in America before England.
Extraordinary.
Yeah. Then they went back, and then by then, the ball was rolling.
It was a rolling ball.
Yeah.
And they got momentum.
It did. Got momentum. And then unfortunately, this as happens with many bands, not our band, Tony. We never
No.
fought.
Was there a boss in the band?
Sting.
Was he the chief of police?
He was the chief of police, and they were his privates.
Have you met me privates? Yes.
So, all of a sudden, because he's a very good-looking man,
Who?
Sting.
Oh, there, yeah.
Gets all the album covers, gets all the covers on the magazines, get all the TV interviews.
They're all on the album covers.
All right, I'm editing that out. So the
Okay.
the other two get upset.
Yeah.
We're in the band too, they say. What about
Yes,
us?
that's true.
Bad luck. We want Sting. So he starts getting all the attention.
Where was Quadrophenia in all of this?
Quadrophenia came along, and I know what you're saying here. That's very clever because Sting was in Quadrophenia, the movie about the Who album. That was before they really made it. So they
Made what?
became successful in England.
Oh, made it as in like the...
Yeah,
like,
not made the movie.
No.
No, because that would be just stupid.
No,
it
it'd be
would be no
ridiculous.
good being in it if it
Yeah.
hadn't made it.
Yeah.
Just standing there going, have they
That's
made
right.
it yet? Just make the movie around me. I'll stand there.
Exactly.
No. So they picked him because he was a model, you know.
Citizen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And so they picked him because he was good looking and they needed a guy that looked like him. And that's how he got in Quadrophenia.
So Sting, they needed Sting to look like Sting.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
didn't know he was Sting then.
No,
Stung.
he was Gordon.
Yeah, that was right.
Gordon's not a good name.
No.
Gordon is not going to get you laid.
No, no.
What's your name, baby? Gordon.
Yeah.
I have to go to the toilet. And you never see him again. Out the window they go
Yes.
with your car keys.
So they start getting really big in America. But as I said,
Because the food there is ridiculous.
well, no, not big like that.
Oh,
Big in stature.
okay.
But as I said, the trouble is
Yeah.
they fought like cats and dogs.
You know, cats and dogs actually.
Tony Cats and Dogs.
They fought like me.
Yeah.
They call it
The
like
dog.
Tony Cats and Derek Dogs.
Really? Who's Derek Dogs?
Well, that's his mate. They fought like cats and dogs.
I see. But if he's his mate, why are they fighting?
What? Are you,
Why are Derek
now
Dogs...
I'm putting you to sleep.
No, why are Derek
be here
Dogs
on my
and
own.
Tony Cats fighting if they're mates?
It's just the expression. That's where it came from. Tony Cats and his friend.
Is that where
Derek
that
Dogs.
expression came from?
That's where it came from. They
What
were
about
fighting.
raining cats and dogs?
Oh, that's it.
Where's that come
well,
from?
I'll tell you how that happened.
Was that when he held the throne to Sweden?
That's exactly right. You read my mind.
Right.
Raining Cats and Dogs.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. Prince Cats, he was known then.
Spelling different. It's a homonym.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Now, all right. So they don't like each other. The police.
They don't.
They don't. Legendary stories about
How did Andy and Stuart get on?
apparently Stuart was a really annoying American.
As opposed to...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they all had Andy was like the guy in the middle that would have the casting vote.
Was he the peacekeeper?
He was the peacekeeper.
He
that's
was
right.
the Switzerland.
Yeah, but there's lots of videos of them fighting really bad, like punching on and everything.
Really?
Yeah, fisticuffs.
I've never seen those
There's
videos.
one where he's being interviewed. They're being interviewed, I think, in Australia, and they're drinking beer outdoors. He said something about Sting, and Stuart said something like, "Oh, well, Sting, he's a god of this band, so why would you want to talk to us?" And Sting flicked a bit of his beer at him. Stuart throws his beer all over Sting. Sting throws his beer over, and they start fighting like really.
Oh,
This
like
is-
cats and dogs.
This is like cats and dogs.
Like Tony Cats and Derek Dogs.
Yeah, and this is during an interview. So lots of
During
stuff.
their reign of Sweden.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff like this.
Really?
On movies.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Well, that's not nice.
So,
I don't like to hear that.
do you have a favourite Police album or Police song?
That's interesting. I think Bring On the Night's a great song.
It is a great song.
It's
It
a
is.
great song. I do like that song. I particularly like Synchronicity.
One or two?
One.
The opening.
Yeah. Do we share this nightmare?
That's great.
Yeah, Missing Link, Synchronicity.
I like
Very
My
good.
Bed's Too Big Without You.
Yes, it's also good. King of Pain, great song.
King of Pain's a great song.
But these are all off. They're off the album that's got the.
Synchronicity.
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
And that's an amazing. That was sort of like In Excess's kick.
Yes.
It was where they really got with the
They went to
times.
stadiums.
Yeah, exactly. They were huge when they. That was a great album.
And the horrible time in the studio, apparently.
And
They
again-
hardly spoke to each other.
Oh, what? You see, look, you're on top of the world. You're playing great music. Just get on.
There's only three of them. For
Have a
God's sake.
donut.
Yeah, have a different room. Have a different car.
Yeah, just go to work. People don't have to necessarily love the people they work with.
No, well...
But you can get on.
A greater example in here, buddy.
I like you. What are you saying?
No, I love you.
Oh, that's-
I love you as
see-
much as one man could love another without it hurting. I've always told you that.
Ken, did Sting write most of
Wait a
their
minute, who's that?
lyrics?
Who's that? What?
Did Sting write most of their lyrics?
No,
Yes.
the one with the pen did.
Who wrote do da 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 da?
So you can't teach that. Who wrote that? Romper Room.
Sting's child.
Miss Janet from Romper Room.
Little Stinglet.
I can see Ken, and I can see Tony, and I can see you too. And we'll see you all again on Romper Room. Romper, bumper, bumper, boo. Stomp-a-doo, stomp you. Tell me. And Mike Tyson went on. Punch a ball. Punch is always fine.
Yeah, no, Sting did write do da da da.
Yes. That's all
but
I want to say to you, is all he said. Which
Yes.
is why he never got really good relationships.
No, because he could hardly talk to a
No.
girl. Go up to a girl and go do.
He had a terrible stutter.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of Police, Tony, what was your favourite Police song?
Well, it would have to be that.
Really?
Oh, did he do?
Yeah.
Why did you like that?
Lots of fun and silly words.
No, he's right.
Okay, silly. He
I've
likes
always
silly.
tried to work out what they mean. Do da da da.
Well, I wouldn't look too far into it.
It's not. There's no message.
I'm not picking up anything.
There's
Ken, you
no-
always told me they sang with songs with meaning.
Well, they do. The
It's
meaning-
interesting you pick up the only one that doesn't have any meaning.
Out of all the songs.
Yeah. Well, look, I think there is some sort of meaning in it. I think it's saying...
Actually, it's one of the few songs you could say that the verses are better than the chorus.
And if ever Sting was looking for ridicule by his peers, that was the one to do it.
Great verses, great bridge, terrible chorus.
Yeah. What terrible.
What about Don't Stand So Close to Me? Now, that was an interesting song.
Oh, that's a fantastic song.
Huge hit.
About being in love with a young student.
I thought it was about public transport.
No.
Okay.
No.
No,
That does work.
No. You're thinking of a different song. No, actually, I'm thinking of a different song. I'm talking about Every Breath She Takes.
That's your favourite song?
No, I didn't say that. I said it was a great song. Every Breath You Take is a great song.
I like the one that you mentioned.
Don't Stand So Close to Me.
I love every little thing she does with magic.
What about that very strange song called Walking in Your Footsteps?
Oh, about the dinosaurs.
That's right. Now, that's very interesting because it's all rhythmic.
Yeah.
It's all drums and strange
A bit
percussion
of
things.
panpipe in there.
Yeah. Not much of it. A little bit.
What about...
And bass. No guitar.
don't
They
think this
say
is
the world.
What about this?
What is it? Here it comes. Okay. Here's Ken playing the bagpipes.
This is what every musician dreams of.
Uh-huh.
Writing a song with 4 or 5 notes.
Giant steps are what we take.
Walking on the moon.
Yeah.
I hope my legs
Are you
don't
pleased
break.
I picked that
That
up?
was a good one. That was a good one.
I hope my legs don't break.
I picked that up from you. What you just did. It's not usually you can play something and I go, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
I hope my legs don't break. Walking on the moon.
Yeah. Well, that's physically
not so much.
impossible. It's not going to
Not
happen.
great lyric.
Not a good lyric. Not a wordsmith.
Not at that stage.
No.
And then he went too far sometimes.
But that wasn't on Outlander Still More. That was on Regatta Le Banque.
Aren't they great titles?
All
Regatta
French.
Yeah. No. Spanish.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm definite. Absolutely
You're
definite.
definite.
I'm definite
Well, that
about
might-
Spanish.
In anyone else's word, that would mean definite. But in your world, it means possibly. There's a chance.
No, I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
spin the wheel and see if every child player gets a prize.
And I love they were so arrogant because when they said they won the British Music Awards or something, they said, Sting, when you made this album, did you think it would be #1 all around the world? And he said, yes, which is great because everyone goes, oh, no, I don't. And I'd like to thank God. He just said yes.
What about Ghost in the Machine? It's an
Oh.
album that gets forgotten a bit.
I like that album.
It's good. It's very overproduced and a lot of keyboards.
A lot of keyboards.
They didn't have many keyboards before that.
I think he just discovered keyboards.
I
Sting.
think they went and bought one from Music Junction.
Or cash converters.
They went to Music Junction.
And he's
and
right,
ca-
cash converters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's where you'd get an 80s keyboard now.
Yeah. You get a Korg
Go and see Manny.
TR-505.
I had those.
Yeah.
Sold them for a fortune.
Yeah.
DJ's idiots.
I've still got one.
You could be sitting on a fortune there, which is what I said to my wife.
And she laughed
Yeah,
and
no,
then
really,
vomited
she's
all
gonna hate
over
that
you.
joke.
Yeah.
Now, we're doing really good with police.
You think?
This is not like our normal
No, it's not.
banter.
Tony's made us lift our game.
Yeah.
Our game used to be down there. Now it's up here.
Now that we know that you're here, Tony, we're trying to do better.
Yeah. Do better. Do better. just to keep him in the conversation.
Now, he's not saying much, but
Not
when
much,
he
but
does,
he's got gems.
but when he does,
They're nuggets. They're nuggets is what they are. Nuggets of gold. We're digging out of the mind of the pit
he used
of
to be
his...
scared to talk.
Oh! There
Now they're
goes the
chicken
band.
nuggets.
All right, time for a break. You're listening to Sons of Sunbury. And now it's time for Mauries' Joke of the Week.
Bloke sitting in his seat at the AFL Grand Final at the MCG, you see, in a big match, the joint's a sellout, but the seat beside him was empty. The game's about to start, the seat's still empty, so he leaned over to the bloke on the other side of the empty seat and said, "Someone's running late." The bloke said, "Actually, that's my wife's seat and she won't be coming." The bloke said, "Why not? Has she got the shits with the game?" He said, "No, she's dead. Just after I bought the ticket, she's lamb's fried, you see." The bloke said, "Oh, geez, mate, that's terrible. I'm terribly sorry to hear that. But listen, I don't mean to sound heartless, but couldn't you give them the seat to one of your friends?" And the bloke said, "Nah, they're all at the funeral." Ken's Amazing Fact Challenge.
I might go in jingle writing. What do you think?
Jingle writing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
That's mine. That one.
Mr. Plough, that's the name. That name again is Mr. Plough.
All
Go
right,
on.
now this week the facts are about witches.
Witches?
Yeah, I got 3 amazing facts about witches. 1 is wrong. You have to pick the wrong one.
Okay.
Number 1.
Yep.
The common image of a Number 1.
Number 1.
The common Number 1.
Hey, young Ken. Got his nose
Can you
fixed
read
now.
this
His
for me?
mouth doesn't work. Go on.
The common image of a witch's execution shows a large group of hysterical people.
Yep.
No, that's not right. Hang on.
No, that's not right. Is that the one that's not right?
Yeah. No.
Should we
I
start
can't-
this again, Clen?
I can't tell you.
Clen?
Yeah.
Clen?
I think we should leave it in.
I say Clen. No, let's start this again. This is horseshit.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Fact number 1 about witches. Witches weren't burnt at the stake as believed. All right, that's fact number 1.
Is it?
Fact number 2. The word witch comes from the Latin meaning daughter of God, of Satan. Comes from the... Jeez.
This is a
We're going to have a blooper tape.
Let's start the whole thing again.
All right.
Ken's Amazing Shit Challenge. Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3 facts. 1 is wrong. Pick the wrong one.
Okay.
We're talking about witches. this
Witches,
week.
you say?
Yes. Which?
Which?
Fact number 1.
Which fact?
That's right.
No, this fact is number 1.
All right. Fact number 1.
Got it. About witches.
Yeah.
Got it.
Witches were not burnt at the stake as generally believed.
Go ahead.
All right. That's number 1.
Yes.
Number 2. The word witch comes from the Latin meaning daughter of Satan.
Get out.
Yeah.
Go on.
Number 3. A pope once confirmed that witches exist. All right. Which one's wrong?
The second one. It doesn't come from the Latin because Latin words end in us.
Very good.
Witchibus it would have been.
Witchibus. Well, you're
Which
right.
of us is the witch? It would have said.
You're right.
Thank you.
You got it right this week.
Woohoo! What do
Yeah.
I win, Ken?
You
A diamond set memento from Bruce and Wash?
Yes, you do.
Oh, gorgeous.
Number 1 about they don't.
I don't care.
They don't
Move
burn
on.
them at the
Let's
stake.
just get out of this segment. God damn, it gives me a pain in the liver.
They used to hang them.
Hang him, you say?
Yes.
I thought they drowned him.
And the Pope did and
You know it was all just horse shit so they could take their clothes off and look at them naked. That's what it was all about. It was just crap. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Ken. That's been great. Let's move on.
This is Sons of Sunbury.
we're back.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Are you back?
I'm back.
We're
In my
back.
front. They're
Tony
both
Katz
there.
is here.
Tony
I'm back.
He
Katz.
turned his mic on.
Tony Katz management. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's sounding pretty good. Elsie?
Okay. We're
How
talking
does
about
it
a
sound,
film.
Elsie? Too loud,
That
apparently.
woman has got to go.
That
She
bloody
is
Elsie.
a pain in the ass.
Too loud, apparently, Marty.
Don't listen to her. She doesn't know anything. All right. Movie. Talk it.
All right. We've got a great movie today.
What could it be?
I might have to talk in subtitles because the whole movie is Korean.
Okay.
Do you speak Korean, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
Come on,
Say
Yeah,
something
backwards.
in Korean.
Yeah. Say something in Korean.
I can. Mash.
Ciao.
Did you just say gout? Did that short, weird, bald-looking cat just say the
I
word?
said ciao.
Oh, that means that's Italian. That means goodbye and hello, according to Liberace.
Okay.
Let's go.
So this movie has won all the Academy Awards. Best
Yep.
Director,
Yeah.
Best Movie.
Yeah.
That's a big ask.
Yeah.
And that's what they said about Kim Kardashian. Thank you. All right. Because she got a big ass, you see, Tony. So,
Wait for a little laugh.
okay.
Okay, we move on.
Elsie liked it. She's a beauty. All right.
Elsie's a bit slow on the uptake.
Well, she's not quick. She's 98.
Yeah. 2 more years and her lease will run out. All right, go on.
You know what her favourite song is?
I can't imagine. Hey! That's Tony Katz's
that was a
breakout
big
single
hit, that
called Billy Goat Shitting on Tin.
All right, back to the movie.
Yes.
So we've established it's Korean.
Yes.
It's subtitled.
I don't know we're going to get much further into it than that. It's subtitled. Yeah, that's annoying for a start. Because that makes me feel like I got to work.
My hearing is so bad I have subtitles on everything. So it made no difference to me at all.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the synopsis. So if you've not seen this film, put your fingers in your ears now.
No, don't do that.
All right. Well, every time I talk, put your fingers in your ear.
Okay.
All right. Okay. It starts off with a Korean family.
Yes. In Korea.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Very, very poor.
How poor?
Oh, they live in a hovel.
They had a Christmas stump.
Yeah, that's right. A hovel, I said.
They were poor.
They live
They had a lovely flat overlooking the rent.
Yeah, so they're poor. They live in this hovel.
Yes, Ken.
And now I got to tell you, this movie is pretty slow.
Have you ever lived in a hovel?
No.
It's not so bad.
Is it?
Yeah. You don't have to sweep up.
True. Cold running water.
Yeah.
If it
Dirt
rains.
floor.
Yeah.
Vacuum the floor. Not too much, because otherwise, no more floor.
That's right.
Then you live in a hole.
Yes.
That's bad.
That's right.
It's one level down from the hovel.
That's right.
You're in the hole.
So, it's
Yes.
a basement.
Come down and see us sometime, they say. Why don't you drop down? Yeah.
Yeah. So, they're really poor. We've established that. Now, the lead role, I'm going to have to look it up. 'Cause
Auditioned by Fatso McGee. Do you know why he didn't get it?
I know why.
Tell me.
Not Korean.
Actually, it was a bad career move.
Oh.
That's what he said. He went in there. He'd worked on that joke.
Yes.
He walked in. He goes, "It's a bad career move." And they thought, "Oh, you're so funny. Funny like baby cancer. Get your fat ass out." And he didn't get it. But he still waited by the phone for them to let him know. Do you know what they didn't do?
Let
him know. That's right.
Tony, have you seen this movie at all?
No, tell me.
Have you
that.
slept through it?
I would have slept through it for sure.
You would have. I think you would have.
I think so
actually.
too. Because he's not a big reader.
Well, I was going to ask him, can he read? Because that would be a real problem. Imagine if you couldn't read.
Yeah.
You go to that movie, you'd be going, I don't know what it's about.
Unless you spoke Korean.
Yeah. Unlikely. Not many people have
Well, some people who speak Korean can't read.
Is it?
I'm sure. There must be. Not everybody in Korea is literate, or as they say, riddle.
Well, this movie is for them.
Whoa, voila. No wonder it got movie of the year.
Yes. All right. They got the Korean vote.
Did they?
Yeah. That's how they got the Oscar.
In the
Now,
Academy.
Yeah.
All the Korean members.
All the Korean members, that's right.
There's a lot of Koreans in America. They own shops,
Yeah, but they don't own
Quickie Marts and stuff.
movie studios.
No. They own a lot of corner stores.
All right. Now, I'm going to run by both of you some of the big stars.
There he goes. Oh,
I just want a yes or a no. If you know them,
yep.
yes.
Yeah.
No. No. All right,
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
The male lead,
Yeah.
Chu Woo-shik.
Oh, I love him. He was
I had
in.
one this morning.
Yes. I bet you did. No, Chu Woo-shik. He was in that Korean movie, My Pet Chicken Darren.
I'd go and see that movie.
That's some movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a tearjerker.
I bet.
It's got a plot twist,
Yeah, what happens?
and I can't tell you. I don't want to give it away. I hate people who do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to.
Like in The Sixth Sense,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
What happened for him?
I see deaf people.
Deaf.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it either.
Yeah.
He plays the role.
We got to do that one week.
Yeah.
6 cents.
All right, all right.
All right. You know how much it costs? 6 cents.
All right. He plays the role of Ki Woo.
Ah, that's what I thought.
Now you know.
I went for that.
Did you go for Ki Woo?
No good.
No good.
No good.
The girl in the role is Cho Yep Jong.
Cho Yep-jong.
Yeah.
You know they reverse their names, by the way.
Do they?
Like their first name is their last name.
Is that right?
That's right.
So her name's Jong.
For example, like Kim Jong-un,
Yes.
who's the boss of North Korea, his family name is Kim, and his name is Jong-un.
Is it?
Yeah, so they flipped them.
So is Ung his middle name?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this girl, the other girl that plays it, is Park So-dan.
So her surname would be Dan. No, Park. She's of the Park family, and her name is So-dan.
So-dan.
Yeah.
So-dan Hussein.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
They
right.
found him in a hole, used to be a hovel, but he swept up too much.
That's right. He created a hole.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
With his Dyson. With his Dyson ball vacuum. By the way, before you use that, read the instructions. 3 weeks later and a bad visit to casualty. Not so good.
Do you remember, what about
Yes.
Kang Ho Song?
Oh, now. Boy, has he done some films. He did. You remember Enter the Dragon?
Yeah.
This was called Get the Dragon the Out. It was a sequel.
I remember
That dragon has shit on the floor.
there was Enter the Dragon, then was
Get-
I Can't Get Myself Out of the Dragon.
Was it? You're gesticulating again in a purely oral medium. It's not so good.
No.
But they had to get that dragon out because he crapped on the floor, and they had soda water and then left.
Okay, so good. It all ties in. That's
Yeah.
good. All right, here we go. Parasite. You ready?
Yeah.
Now I'll try and use.
I'm seeing a bunch of pictures of the same person on your screen.
No, they're all different actually.
Really?
They're all different. They just go to the same hairdresser.
They all look alike. You know, I don't understand why Japanese take so many photos. They should just said one guy to take all the photos and then say, look, that's me. That's a bit racist, isn't it? I can't tell what's racist anymore.
I don't think any.
I say it with love.
I do. I don't think that we should. You know, we love the Asians.
Do we? Thank you so much for the coronavirus. That's been a positive. That's helped.
Well, I love them.
You love them?
Yeah.
Love them in what way?
I love their peacefulness and I love their manners.
I love their massages.
Well,
They have no limits.
that's right.
You ask them to rub anything. I asked them to rub my car. Oh, it's
And the
cheaper
good
than-
thing is,
yeah,
what other? You would never get a Western world anything that comes with a happy ending. That's a nice thing.
unless
Regardless
it's a
of what
nursery
it
rhyme.
is. A nursery rhyme?
Yeah, nursery rhymes have happy endings.
Well, that's true.
My auntie used to tell me nursery rhymes, and they always had a happy ending. Mind you, my auntie was a masseuse, so
Was she Asian?
no, stay out of this. You're out of your depth. Everything's out of your depth. Look at you. It's out of your depth, the shallow end of Tokyo swimming pool. All right.
All right.
Yes.
Let's get this movie underway.
Oh, I thought we'd already started.
No, I just told you. Well, do you want
So
to
they're a family,
Yeah.
and they live in a hovel.
They're poor.
Yeah, how poor?
They're so poor
Yeah.
that they can't afford even food. They're that poor. They're
They
really
had odd food.
that poor.
Okay.
All right. So
They couldn't afford food. You'll notice that.
food.
Go have a look in the cupboard, see what we got. We've got one Jewish girl. That's what they said.
Wrong movie. They've gone back.
Sorry.
Yes. Now,
We can't eat her. We
No,
can eat anything. We're Korean.
I'd like to.
Where's the dog? Oh, shit.
Oh, the dog's gone.
The dog's long gone. Okay.
All right. Let me read you about the box office.
Yes.
As of 23rd of February 2020,
Yeah.
that's pretty current, isn't
That's
it?
quite up
It's
to date.
grossed 48.9 million in the States alone,
Yeah.
and a worldwide total of 210 million. Now listen to this.
Uh-huh.
It set a new record for Bong,
Bong.
Aye.
becoming the first of his films to gross over $1 million.
What does Bong mean?
Bong's the director.
His name is Bong. Were his parents stoned when they named this kid?
Maybe.
What do we know? Lucky they didn't name him Lighter. Or his sister, Water.
No,
That's not so good. Have you ever drunk that? Oh.
I'm trying to find his first name. Or was that his first name?
I don't know. It depends where it is in his name. If it's last, it's
Here
first.
it is.
What?
Bong Joon-ho.
Oh, the cat with the hair.
Yeah.
And when the lady accepted the award, the biggest thing she could say about him was, I love his hair.
Yeah. He had the translator.
Who did?
Bong.
Bong did.
Yeah. Every time he got an award, he'd go, and she'd go, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
was
It's a
Bong.
complicated language. It takes quite a long time to say, oh my God.
He said,
yeah.
I'd like to thank my wife. She said, we haven't got time.
Yeah. And then when they introduced him as the winner of the best director, bong, nobody moved because they thought it was just 1 o'clock.
That's very good.
Go on.
All right. I'm trying to tell you about this movie. They're poor.
The beat goes on. Yes.
They're poor.
Yes. I understand poor.
Ah.
Yes.
So, they've got no jobs.
No.
The whole family's a...
Destitute.
They're a pack of losers. They're not even a nice family.
As they say in Korea.
No, they're not
Loser.
nice. They're not nice.
No.
So, what happens is the son
The son.
goes out one night with his friend, have a drink. And his friend says,
Yeah.
Did they take bong?
No.
no, just
No,
drinking.
it's not that kind of pub.
Okay.
Just drinking.
Yeah.
No box.
No bong.
So they said, his friend said, Marty liked that. He's laughing.
Just like jabbing himself in there. Yeah. Go on.
So
Yeah.
he says to him,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
I've got to go away for a while. This is his
No,
friend.
nowhere specific.
To, I think America. I think he's
That's
going
far.
to college. I think he's going to college.
Courage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, I've got this job where I have to teach this young girl English.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you do the job?
Can he speak English?
Yes, he can.
Oh, that's going to be handy.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Yeah. Because if you can't,
The movie's not in English.
if you can't speak English, it's like you with teaching guitar, you struggle.
Like piano, I can understand.
Yeah.
Not guitar. So, then he says, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. They're broke. They
I'm
got no
in.
money.
I mean, like Flynn, he said.
They got no, in like Kim, they say. Over
Ah,
there.
that's what they do say there.
There's no money.
No.
So let's do this job.
Do you know what kind of music they listen to?
What?
Soul.
Very good. So he starts teaching the girl. Very rich family.
How rich.
Oh, they've got 2 cars.
They bought his dog a boy.
That's right. Yeah.
He had
See,
a-
I thought when you said that last time, I thought it was a boy
Yeah.
because they were in the ocean.
No.
That's what I thought you meant.
Well, that's stupid. That's just stupid head injury stuff. What about this one? They had a walk-in wallet.
All right, we'll go with that.
Rich, I tell you.
Walking road. So, now, this family get along very, very well, the rich family. Lovely people.
Yes.
They got a lovely maid who's been with them for years and years and years.
What was her name?
Well, I can make up anything, can I? Ping Pong Kong.
Ping Pong Whore. Okay.
All right. Anyhow, so
I can make up
I
anything.
better pull up the cast again.
Yeah.
So I remember what they're called.
Okay.
So what happens is
Yeah.
he starts thinking to himself.
Wait a minute, he says.
That's right. He goes, "This is pretty good."
This could be the ticket out of my hovel.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
This could work. Now, what can we do next? So he goes to the young boy.
Are we at the 21-minute mark? Because when we alluded to this movie some weeks ago, you said wait till the 21
No, we're not
minute.
up to 21 minutes. This is the boring bits.
Jiminy Cricket, Ken.
Yeah. So he says,
Why don't you just say you're over your constant statement, and then a few things happen.
all right, and then a few things happen, but there's too much for me. not
All
to
right,
tell.
go on.
So he says because the boy is autistic slightly.
Slightly.
He doesn't talk much.
Is he on the spectrum?
He is on the spectrum.
How far?
He's about 80
What?
out of 100.
I don't think that's the spectrum.
That's not how they measure it.
No.
10 kilowatts. No. So
Yes, that's right.
he says, I know a fantastic psychiatrist who I went to uni with could help you. And I bet you she'll get the boy talking. Oh, well, please do. I bet she's very expensive. Oh, well, we don't care. Rich. So he gets his sister.
Who's not a psychiatrist?
No. He goes
Okay.
to the sister, you can't pretend to be my sister. You're going to be the psychiatrist.
Why would she pretend to be his sister?
Oh, well, that's true. Don't be my sister in front of the people, the rich people.
What do they normally do?
You got to pretend to be a psychiatrist. I don't know you really.
Why didn't he just say to her, okay, sis, you're playing the role of a psychiatrist?
Why didn't he just say, I've got a sister who's a psychiatrist?
I don't know why.
That's
You've
right.
seen the movie.
Well, it's in subtitles. So anyhow, that's what happens.
Okay.
So then the two of them are working then. They're just getting
Matilda's working there.
on. No, the two of them.
Oh, two of them, sorry.
It's a pretty good wicket.
Yeah.
Two main meals. So then they go, hang on,
Hang on a minute.
you know that maid? What if we got rid of her and got Mama in?
Who is
Big Mama.
from the hovel? She's an unmade.
That's right. And believe me, she's very, very nasty.
How nasty?
Nasty piece of work.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She's swearing her head off.
Oh, in Korean?
In Korean.
I wouldn't
but
be
it's coming
offended.
up in...
Subtitles say like the words.
Yeah. So they go, how are we going to get rid of her? How are we going to do that?
It's easy to be not offended by subtitles simply by closing your eyes.
That's right. You don't like swearing, close your eyes. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Thank you.
Or now, so what they do, the girl
Yeah.
that he's teaching English to
Yeah.
says to him, would you like something to eat? And he says,
Hang on, he's teaching. Yeah, right. Sorry.
And she gives him a fruit platter, and he goes, why is there no passion fruit? She goes, I'm allergic to passion fruit. If I get passion fruit on me, I get very sick.
On her.
Yeah. Touch her.
Even if someone threw a passion fruit at her.
She'd be gone.
In the fruit department of Woolworths.
She'd be gone.
Hit her in the head with a passion fruit.
Gone.
Down she goes.
Yep.
Down for the count.
Gone. So what they do, very cleverly too, they rub a passion fruit on the back of the maid. And then she goes...
Does the maid notice? Because I got to tell you, if you came up with a passion fruit, my first question would be, that's unusual. And then if you said, I just want to try something, I'm just going to rub this passion fruit on you while you drink a can of Passiona, I would say something.
Well,
I don't know what I'd say, but I'd say something.
It's a passing passion fruit touch.
Is it a switcheroo?
It's a switcheroo, and it's enough
What's enough?
to get the girl sick.
Oh, I thought you meant enough. Right,
No,
okay.
no. So the girl gets sick.
Of?
Passion fruit.
Or the movie?
No, not the movie. Just
So
the
she
passion
ends up with a happy ending.
No, there's
Stay
no.
out of this. Yes.
This movie has no happy ending. I
No.
tell you
What's
what.
the happy ending?
Yeah, you've gone back 10 minutes.
Oh, right.
Keep up. All right, so they rub the passion fruit on the maid and somehow it gets on the girl.
Yeah, and she gets
How?
sick because you only have to touch her.
So the girl has patted the maid on the back or something
I might have.
and gets passion fruited.
Yeah, I got some bits wrong there, but sure. But that's what happened.
Imagine
That's
that.
the gist.
Yeah, okay.
Now they
Gist.
say.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I think it's gist.
I know you do, which automatically guarantees it's not
What is it then?
gist.
So have you ever been pissed? All right. Now,
God bless
So
you
what
for having
happens-
a go.
thank you. So what happens
You should
is
get a bunch
they
of
say to the
flights.
mother,
Yes.
we think the maid is on drugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. But she's not.
She's not.
She's covered in passion fruit.
Quite involved, but they find her at the hospital and she's not well,
Who?
the maid.
What's wrong with her?
I can't remember that bit. But they think
Yes.
it's because of drugs.
But it's not.
No. So they sack her
Because,
because she did the passion fruit and they think she's on drugs.
but we don't know she did the passion fruit.
No, they don't know anything. They just think, all they know is that she's delivered.
Are they idiots?
Yeah, they're rich idiots, yes.
Okay.
They are actually quite simple.
Okay.
Lovely people, but.
Yeah, that's good.
So, get rid of the maid. Who do they get? Oh, we know a maid. Who do they get, Tony?
The passion fruit.
Yes, they do. Well, and with that, we've now solved all the questions about Parasite. For more details, go to whatthefwasthat.com.
And you don't have to worry about me ruining the end of the movie
No,
because
you're safe.
we didn't even get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Tony Katz for coming in. Fantastic to have you here, Tony. Good on you, man. And Ken, I'll see you next week where my outfit, unlike this week, will not be the chicken suit. Next week I'm coming in something very special. Oh, I can't
You
be
won't
here
be
next
here
week.
next week because you've got to go over. Where are you going?
I'm working. I'm doing. I'm working for a lot of different things, but I'm working for the premature ejaculators next week. I got there. They'd already finished.
All right. Well, next week we're going to have Fatso McGee special, so I'm going to have to do it.
I'll listen in.
All right. Well, I'll let this music take us out.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you for having
We'll have
me.
him back one time.
One
again,
time.
No, we'll have him more times than one, but we'll have
More
him back.
times.
Right,
Yeah, there we
Tony
go.
Gatsby.
We're turning
Oh, I
it-
love that song. Made it pretty big after that. I think Jim Murdoch wrote it.